Hello, everybody, and I am here joined today by none other than the Necrotrap God himself, Necrotic, aka Tyler. What's up, Tyler?
What up, what up?
I am also joined here today by a subframe shopper. He needs a new subframe for his Buick Rivera. Killa. What's up, Killa?
Was good, taquitos.
Also here joined by a mad lad, a literal Aussie cunt. We got Fire Blast here again. Say what's up, Fire. Oh. Fire Blast is dead. Okay, I
No.
guess he'll come. Oh, no.
Sorry. Hello?
Okay, you're good. Fire Blast is here. Say hello. Bro. Alright, anyways. We also have a very special guest today. We have none other than the Warzone warrior himself, Hindu Kush, aka Lucas. What's up, Lucas? How you been?
Good, man. Good. How you doing?
I'm doing alright, man. I'm doing alright. Just had a pretty shitty day at work, but you know, we keep it pushing. We keep it
I
pushing.
mean, we all have those. Shitty days are gonna happen. We move forward.
Yep. We got shitty days, we got shitty coworkers, but there's nothing more than we can do except keep moving forward. Isn't that right, my friend?
That's truth.
So, Killa, tell us about the damage to the Rivera.
Well, the entire rear suspension is completely rusted through.
And you have a lead on.
I do. I've located the part I need. This guy has about 30 of them.
Well, you might want to say what part you need because there might be
The
someone.
entire rear suspension.
So he basically needs the whole rear end. So if someone's out there parting out a Buick Rivera, let us know. We need parts.
Right now, the quote I got is $2,500, but I bought the car for $3,000. So, and
yeah.
I got engine oil leaks. So,
yeah, he's pretty down bad with this vehicle, but you know, we're gonna keep pushing. Gonna get it running, hopefully. Anywho, let's talk about the state of Call of Duty. Let's talk about the state of COD. Tyler, I know you were very heated on this subject. I know you have a lot.
I think the 46% drop off in player base explains enough.
That is truth.
The fact that they just keep adding shit to the store instead of fixing their fucking servers.
Point. That is something fucky. In my opinion, most of the reason why people left is just COD cycle, but also they need to fix the fucking game. Like, why are me and the boys trying to load in the Warzone and half of the lobby joins and the other half disconnects? Like, what the fuck? Skill-based damage. It's been proven it doesn't exist. However, I can't combat the feeling in my mind of I feel like I should be killing this guy faster. Didn't I kill a guy faster this one time? What's going on? Anyone else feel that happening to them while they're playing Warzone or fucking Call of Duty BO6?
I feel like that happens to me all the time.
I don't know, boys. I don't know. What's the future for Call of Duty? What do they need to do to fix it? Hindu, tell us.
What do I think Call of Duty needs to do?
Yes.
Go back to the old ways with the old developers. Get rid of these fucking newer developers that can't know how to fucking do Call of Duty at all right now. These newer developers they got.
That's never gonna happen.
I know, but these newer developers that they have right now are just shitty. They don't know how to fucking make a game properly at all. Call of Duty.
Like, I don't think it's like the developers though. Low key, like obviously, like they're the ones designing a bunch of shit in all the different departments, but it's definitely the people that head those departments and the people above them signing off on stupid fucking decisions.
I agree.
When some worker is like, I don't think we should put this in the game. I think it's gonna generate negative feedback. They're borderline just yelling into an echo chamber at this point. The game's never gonna fix itself. COD's just gonna be in this perpetual floating state until these stockholders and fucking dipshits in that company can figure out, maybe if we just give the players fan service instead of trying to monetize everything, maybe this franchise won't be slowly going down the shitter into something that it never was.
Fair points all around. Fair points all around, honestly. Call of Duty just hasn't been the same. I feel like peak multiplayer was, this might be a bit controversial, but I feel like Ghost era, like the games around Ghost along with Ghost itself, that was peak multiplayer. And then we had
I would have to
Warzone,
agree.
which is peak battle royale. We had Warzone 1. And now we're in this state of, we have mediocre replacements for both. And we're upset. Honestly, I'm torn because part of me is like, you stuck with Call of Duty through the darkest time ever. Vanguard and MW2, you can't leave now. But at the same time, I'm like, I could be playing Halo right now. I could be playing War Thunder right now. I could be playing Delta Force right now. I could be trying Marvel Rivals, which I literally only have 2 minutes of gameplay in. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope that come season 2, they at least fix the matchmaking issues. Like that's just something that needs to happen. Honestly, now the matchmaking is fucking bullshit.
You know what I think Call of Duty needs to do new? We need
What do
some
they
kind of
do?
new mastery camo grind. Like, I'm kind of sick and tired of dark matter, dark this, dark that. Like, I'm sick and tired of all the same mastery camos. We need something new. Like, to be honest, the mastery camos, there's nothing refreshing with it. There's nothing new. It's the same old fucking dark matter that we've had since BO3. Like, I feel like that the Call of Duty community is getting burnt out on the same old master camo grind. Like, if they gave a new camo, I feel like Call of Duty players would be more interested. Like, they would actually grind. They would actually have fun. But for dark matter to still be in this COD cycle, it just bores people the fuck out to death. And I feel like that's why another reason the COD community is dying. Is the master camos are always the same every other year. It's either platinum, obsidian, or it's fucking dark matter. You know, it's never something new.
Yeah, they definitely need to come out with some. Honestly, I feel like the mastery camos like dark matter. It shouldn't just be dark matter. We have all these crazy fucking mastercraft camos. Why can't we
Yeah.
get something cool with like some floating shit in the air and actual gun tracers? Why are we grinding for this basic ass camo that literally
Exactly.
could be something that's in the store for 99 cents?
No. You know what would be better if they brought back fucking get rid of how COD points are used. Like, oh, this is the
Yes.
special
Yes.
currency, and bring back wager matches.
Dude, from BO1.
And
Yes, I agree,
and
Tyler.
make it
I agree
back
with
to
you.
the BO1 system where the COD
You
points
actually had
you
to pay
earn,
for it. You earn and pay.
you unlock your attachments or the camos that you want or the perks.
Right.
That felt fair, an even playing field for everybody. Like, yeah, in the new system you can just play and unlock it, but it's like, dude, you can only gather XP so many times before it becomes boring. But like wager matches, since everybody wants to play like they're in the competitive CDL league.
Yeah.
Dude, wager matches, if they brought that back, it would be probably the biggest thing.
I would agree. I would
And
agree,
the fact
Tyler.
that you could bet these tangible imaginary coins, aka COD points,
And double them up.
and you can double them up or like all or nothing, blah 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 blah.
Yep.
And you'd have all the different party modes back, like sticks and stones and all that shit, gun game. And
one in a chamber.
Yeah.
And those COD points, if they could find a way to balance it and integrate it into the actual store, like you earn COD points and you can buy bundles that you want that are in the store. It'd be so much better as a monetization standpoint.
If I could just give a little input, I like this idea, but I feel like you still should have the ability to buy COD points. That way there is like oh shit, I just bet 100 COD points. That's $1 IRL or some
They need
shit.
to fix the pricing on that, because why the
Yeah.
hell? They should take. You shouldn't be able to buy like 20k points for like $100 something. Get that completely out of the fucking game.
I would agree.
Yeah,
Make the highest
$1
paying one
yeah.
$20.
Or here, this is a simple solution. 1 COD point equals 1 cent.
No, that I don't know. I feel like that's a bad idea.
Maybe 50 cents.
No, that's too much. Because then 100 COD points is $1. And then like, oh shit. Pretty soon, like let's say, okay, this bundle is $19.99. Now it's 1,999 COD points.
Man, I just want COD to go back to being a military shooter and stop adding these fucking goofy ass skins that are like anime shit, uwu packs.
Dude, I would
Or
agree.
these, like,
Unicorn
wacky
shitting somebody in the
skins.
face.
It's
The
like,
bong
I get
shot.
it. Like, I get it. You run out of ideas. You got to make something new. Change your game. That's
Listen,
just the
I would say
game's
this:
life
Call of
cycle.
Duty
But
with the
Jesus,
weed collaborations they're doing great with, but the other bundles like the unicorn, the anime shit, like what the fuck, man?
Fire, you've been awful quiet. Do you have anything to say on the topic of what do we need to do to save Call of Duty? And he's still dead.
Try something new and just not have it the same game over and over again.
Exactly.
I think
You know what
that
I
is
miss
a
from
good
Call
way
of
to
Duty
do
that
it.
used to give me the chills when I was a baby, like when I was a kid.
good
I
story.
Yes, that too.
Good writers.
That's true. Yes. But you know what I missed the most, Tyler? Was the chill of zombies. Like, does anybody remember Nocturne Totem
Oh god.
Yeah.
in World at War?
Yes.
I want an intro of zombies like that where it was so, like, it was just, you spawn in and it's a dark map and you're like, okay, this is fucking creepy.
I think I have the answer to your whole thing you got going on about that.
But
I think it's the I don't know the computer term. It's not off the top of my head right now. But like the fidelity, like
Yes.
everything looked more film grainy back then and it looked dirty. But in these new iterations, everything is super polished, and even the zombies in BO6, like, yeah, they're creepy looking, but like,
but
if
they're
you
not
look
as
at them,
creepy
they're
as
It's
very
not
World at
scary.
Wars to Black
They're
Ops 2.
shiny.
It's
Right.
not scary. Like, if I go back, because like as a little kid playing BO2, my first couple zombies games, I was fucking terrified. I was
Shit,
terrified.
who doesn't remember their first time going in the witch's houses on Black Ops 2?
Yeah.
Who
remember
else
saying-
does? Go on.
I remember saying, who the fuck stole my money?
Who the fuck stole my ray gun?
Exactly. Who the fuck stole my ray gun? Who stole my Mark II? Who stole my
I think
paralyzer?
the last good looking zombies that was with the new iteration of all the
Yes.
tech and the old is World War II zombies. Even though it wasn't the best story wise or like gameplay wise,
But round base wise, it was fun.
the feel was there.
Yes, I would have to agree with you, Tyler. I would have to agree with you on that.
Well, even the developers during that game's life cycle came out with zombies. They were talking about they wanted to lean more on the horror element, which I feel like they should. It's
And they
fucking
did.
zombies.
Yes.
Like,
They
yeah, you can
definitely- And they did. Like, if you
adventure
played the
aspect
first-
shit, but
Like, I remember playing World War II for the first time, and I remember turning the pipes to pump the ship for the middle, and that zombie that jumps out of the window and scares the shit out of you. I was like, holy shit!
Yeah. I just. What happened to the difficulty in zombies? First of all, what happened to the difficulty? I remember being on Black Ops 2 Town in that little fenced off area where the box spawns with double tap. All four of us just spraying down that one gap
Yes.
on round 40, screaming our heads off. Hold the fucking line! Hold! Hold!
Yeah, so
And now it's just like slide cancel, spin around, headshot, slide
Plate up.
cancel, spin around,
Yeah.
headshot, plate. Oh shit, in BO2. Oh shit, I just got 3 tapped, I'm down. In BO6, they're hitting me. I'm stuck in a corner. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Let me throw a tomahawk. Okay, I'm free. Like,
So
you got caught up in old school zombies, you were dead. It was
Dead.
over. There was no room for error past round 30. There was none. And to be perfectly honest, I blame Healing Aura for the simplicity and easy, like
Well,
just
not
how
only-
easy that is.
Dylan, not only Healing Aura, I also blame the Shroud because you can also get blind from the enemies.
And honestly, I blame Gobblegum slightly because Idle Eyes. Like, why is it so easy to res somebody? Why is it like, oh, I can pop this and now I can go res them? I miss pack-a-punching the ballistic knives and trying to do a trick shot on your downed homie because that's the only way you're going to be able to get him up.
It's so true. So true.
Zombies used to be difficult, now it's a fucking cakewalk. I miss the bone system. Why are the same levels in multiplayer and zombies integrated? That's bullshit.
It should
Why
be two
can
different
some
things.
Yes, it should be. Why can somebody sit in a fucking corner on Terminus and get Master Prestige within a fucking 2 weeks? That's not fair. That's not okay. That needs to be patched.
yeah.
You know what I think,
So-
Dylan? You know what I think Call of Duty should do with zombies? You know how multiplayer they have their own separate attachments, right?
Yeah.
For zombies, they should have their own attachments, like let's say flamethrowing rounds or this and that. You know, like they should have their own base attachments for their zombies compared to the multiplayer.
Here's an idea, Activision. Call of Duty Zombies. Its own title. Its own game. You get to put 110% of your effort into zombies. You release multiplayer 1 year. Oh, this is like, let's say, oh, it's MW2. And then you got, oh, Warzone releases. And then Zombies releases. And then they all combined into one perfectly thought out meshed Call of Duty that took 3 years to make, and features were implemented and slowly added throughout. I think they need to take more time on each game. The develop cycle for 1 year new COD, that's bullshit. Why am I
It should
paying
be like
7
every 2 or 3 years for a new COD.
They need
Yeah.
to tone down the scale of the game. The bigger they make it, the larger the fuck up.
Exactly.
That's
long
true,
run.
Tyler.
And like, let's say they went with that strategy, right, where they released multiplayer and then they slowly added it on until it was a complete COD game. It seems fucking simple in plain sight. Like, it seems like a simple solution, but they don't do it. Just take
Because
more time on the game. We're not going to
The
get
thing
mad.
is, here's the thing about modern day Call of Duty. They don't. Here's the thing: Call of Duty, Activision in general, they're a $1 billion company, okay? But listen to this: the developers, they don't give a shit to listen to what the community wants. Why? Because they know at the end of the day, they're gonna make more money off the game than anything.
Well,
Like,
that's just sad because
The
I know
only
the
way-
old devs would
I feel like
execute
that
them
Call
for
of Duty every year they charge us $70 to $100 for a half finished piece of shit game.
It feels half baked every time, and like season 6 in the middle of the year, that's when the game feels complete.
Yeah.
And then after
That's when it
season
feels
6
good.
is when the new Rush title comes out, and then boom.
They're
fucks up
already
everything.
hyping up the new title, and everybody's ready to move on.
So, with my experience with COD, I started playing. My first ever COD was Black Ops 2 on a Wii.
Good.
So,
Wait, hold on. Black Ops 2 wasn't on the Nintendo Wii. That was Black Ops 1.
Black Ops 1, sorry.
No, it's okay. No, you're good. You're good. I just had to tell you
And-
because I grew
yeah.
up playing it.
So, I only ever played the zombies and the campaign because, you know, I
Yeah.
didn't have internet. So, well, I did, but it was iffy. And
It
it's a
wasn't the
Wii.
greatest.
I'm not gonna play multiplayer on a Wii.
Right.
So, I grew up playing those, and then my first multiplayer COD, which most people agree this is the shittest COD made, was Vanguard. That's
I
where
mean, a
actually
lot of
met this
people,
COD.
did slam Vanguard. A lot of people did.
One
didn't
thing I will
hate-
give Vanguard. The map design. Some of the maps were actually like very thought out and
Yes.
made like good gameplay,
Yes,
You know what's
especially the
fun about-
multiplayer maps.
You know what was fun about Vanguard, Dylan, that brought something new to the game? That one soldier fighting game mode where you had to buy the equipment, buy the guns, you know.
Yes,
like,
King of the Hill, King of the
King
Hill,
of the Hill.
bro. Where
Yes.
is King of the Hill? That needs to be a staple in every Call of Duty. It was the beta for Vanguard, and everybody I talked to that's played the beta for Vanguard says that the beta was better than the final release game when it became
It's
end of
true.
life. The beta was so
It's-
fucking good.
It's like the same thing with what's it called? Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 2022. It was good at beta, and then once it came out, it was horrible.
Modern Warfare 2022 has a special place in my heart purely because I feel like that's when I hit the peak of my skill.
Well, that's you, not me.
Really, mine was 2019.
Yeah, seriously.
I
That
struggled
COD
through
felt
Warzone
good.
1.
I think
struggled
Cold
through
War
Warzone
was
1.
my peak.
In MW2, I was unstoppable. I could beat anybody. Anybody.
From what Killa was saying about playing COD on the Wii, I have World at War for the Wii, but
Same here.
it fucking sucks. They completely took out zombies. Like I've completed the campaign, and I'm expecting zombies to show up at the end, but
Right.
no, they completely just stripped it out. But I kind of get
Yep.
it.
Yeah,
And the thing
hardware
is about
limitations.
the thing is about the Nintendo Wii with Black Ops 1 2, Tyler, fucking Kino der Toten is completely different in the Wii than it is on PlayStation and Xbox and PC. Like,
I don't doubt
remember,
that.
like the thing is with the Nintendo Wii version, there's an AUG walleye, there's this, and there's that compared to the fucking PlayStation shit. Like,
Well, the Wii didn't have all the bells and whistles the 360
Exactly.
had.
right.
But dude, speaking of like older CODs, I actually have I think Call of Duty 2
Yeah.
on the GameCube.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
It goes so hard.
god.
Oh my god.
Bro, did you know that the GameCube can actually have like an
Play with the
8-player? Yeah, no, not that. You have the capability to do 8-player split screen.
Yeah.
So theoretically, all you need is that for a Call of Duty LAN party.
Well, you also have to buy the attachment that sticks to the bottom of it to get the you can get the controller port,
Yeah.
which that was cool for like a console at the time to have all these attachments to do different things and to allow more people to play, more memory space.
Yeah.
That's cool. Or the fucking speaker attachment that they had for it.
Oh my god.
My favorite attachment, I used to have a GameCube. It was my first ever console. I got a
Same.
GameCube and a Game Boy Advanced SP alongside it. And I
Oh, yeah.
also got the Game Boy card reader for the GameCube.
Oh, the Game Boy
So
player?
I could literally play my fucking. I remember I had, what was it? It was Namco Arcade for the Game Boy Advanced SP. I could be playing that on the car ride home, and I could set a high score, and then I could go inside and put the same cartridge in the Game Boy and attempt to beat the same high score on the big screen. That was flawless. Why didn't the PS Vita have something like that? Who knows?
Like a little bit off track, but the Nintendo Switch.
Oh god.
I really want to get one, but I know that they're coming out with like a Nintendo Switch 2. I don't know if that's true or just
It
rumors.
is. It is. It's been
If
leaked.
you want to get a Switch, get a light. Or Switch
I-
Lite.
I only
Yes,
want to
Switch.
get a Switch, mainly just to play Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, because
I wanna play it for Mario
Dylan,
Party.
Dylan, you said you had the Game Boy SP. I have a Game Boy Advance Color,
Whoa!
so I
Hell
want to.
yeah,
And
Tyler.
I have Link's Awakening and Pokemon Red or Ruby Red, the one with Charizard on it.
I think that's
but-
Ruby Red. I'm not sure.
I
want to get another Legend of Zelda game.
initially my first Game Boy Advanced SP was a silver model.
Not
And
to go off
then-
topic, but Tyler, those games are goated.
They are. And then my second model, because the first model got abandoned in a vehicle that was sold. Then later on in life, I bought myself a Metroid edition,
Oh
which
shit,
is worth like
that's
$500 now, and it's
That's
still in
beautiful.
mint condition. I haven't opened it. It's still in its box.
You know what I
But-
miss from the nostalgia? Dude, I miss loading up a PS2 and playing Tekken, beating ass. That fighting game.
Asura's Wrath.
Yes.
I didn't have a PS2 or Xbox growing up, but I played Asura's Wrath, and that even though that's
Dude,
just
my
like a
first
TV
gaming
show,
console, I can make you all feel old. My first gaming console was a Nintendo 64. Those
My
things,
first gaming
Damn.
console was a
old.
2DS.
Those things are
and then a Wii.
old. Those things are old.
mine was a
Nintendo
plug-and-play Star Wars game.
Or no, Sega Genesis. That was my first one.
Okay, boys, this is leading into a topic that I've been wanting to talk about for a while.
Good.
Favorite consoles, top 3 favorite consoles. I'm gonna go for of all time. Of all time, I'm
Does
gonna
it
go
wait,
first.
wait? Does it have to be a console, or can like handhelds be
Han-
a thing?
handheld count. It's a handheld console. It counts. So my favorite consoles of all time: Nintendo 3DS XL,
Yep.
OG, because it can play all the way back. Like it can play anything from the DS era, and the DS era was just fucking mint.
Goated.
Mobile, there's nothing you can beat that with. Not even PC gaming comes close. When it comes to like actual at-home consoles, the Xbox 360 will always hold a special place in my heart. Classic Xbox Live party chats, fucking simplistic joining on people, everything about the Xbox 360 was fucking mint.
I own
When
an
they-
original Xbox 360.
When they shut down the servers for the Xbox 360, I cried.
F's
I
in the chat.
genuinely cried. Yeah. Can we get a moment of silence for the Xbox 360? Thank you. Thank you, boys. Anyways, leading on to number 1. This may be controversial, and people might be like, that's not a console, that's a PC! It's a handheld console from the year 2022. Introducing the ROG Ally. When it comes to full pre-built systems that you can just pick up off the shelf and start playing games, that thing will do anything. Anything. You want to play BO6 on your car ride to fucking work? Let's say you're on the bus, you're going to work, you want to play BO6? Done.
In the Uber?
You want to play BO6 in the Uber? Done. You want to play Rust in the Uber? Done. You want to emulate old school N64 games? Done. Anything. It's a PC. It's a console, but it's also a PC. It runs Windows. That's why I say that it's the best. It's just, I could go on forever. Anyways, Tyler, what are your top 3 consoles?
Can you give me like a minute? I kind
All
of
right.
dropped something.
All right, we'll skip over you. Fire, wake up! What are your
I am
top 3
awake.
favorite consoles of all time?
Okay. Number 3, the PS3.
Fair,
Number 2, Xbox 360.
epic.
And number 1, the PSP.
Why the PSP? Explain that.
Favorite memory? Playing The Force Unleashed for the first time on the PSP.
Valid. That I can't argue with that. All right, Hindu. All right, Lucas, you got your list ready?
I do.
Hit me with it.
My top 3 favorite consoles of all time. I'm gonna have to say this. The first one in my top 3 is always number 3 is gonna be PS2. Why? Because old-fashioned fighting games, Crash Bandicoot, fucking Vice City, GTA, San Andreas, all that shit. Number 2, I had to go with the PS3 because of free online and all the memories I had. And then number 1, especially for flashback memories, it's always going to be the original Xbox 360 from 2008, 2006. Like, for me, it has to be the original Xbox 360 because that's where I made all of my friends. That's where I met everyone on Call of Duty. Like, from Call of Duty 4 up until the end of fucking Call of Duty Ghosts, which was awesome.
That is, I approve that list. Approved. Killa, hit me with it.
Alright. So, there's a couple interesting ones in this list, I'll say that.
Go ahead.
Number 3's 360.
Valid,
OG 360.
of course.
like day one, because I used to have one.
Day one model with the red ring and all.
Yeah, the
Air-
2006. Yeah.
And then number 2, I'm gonna have to go with this is a little weird one, maybe a little controversial. PS4.
I would agree with you there. I would have to agree, but that's in my top 5, so I could put that in 4. But
It has outlasted its predecessors.
it's outlasted a lot of things.
And
Yeah,
is
very.
still boxing with the PS5 even today when it comes to price performance. If you want to just a simple plug and play setup, the Xbox One and PS4 both offer great value for the money. Continue, Killa.
And then final one, Nintendo 2DS. The original 2DS.
Interesting.
Can I ask you why?
So that is the first thing I ever played a video game on.
Valid.
And my favorite memory to this day, other than meeting the fucker hosting this shit in COD, is my favorite memory is sitting in a doctor's office playing Fossil Finders Frontier because I was stayed homesick from school.
Fossil Fighters is
Dude,
the
Fossil
best
Fighters is a
game
fucking
on
great game.
DS of all time. Fossil Fighters is the best game on DS of all time. Oh my god, you think Pokemon's fun? Wait till you're like sitting there stressing, trying to fucking get this bone out of this fucking rock so you can have this dinosaur and then you can fight with it, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
and then it just turns out to be a golden turd.
yeah, dude, like, bro, I fucking miss that game. Hey, yo, developers of Fossil Fighters, make a PC, make a PC Fossil Fighters, do
Make
it,
a PC and console version of that shit.
So
bro, make it cross-plat so I can play with the homies on console.
be
Do
fun.
it, do it, do it.
So like, I
Go
remember the fucking ending for Fossil Fighters Frontier. Oh my
No,
god!
spoiler alert.
I'm not gonna spoil it. That shit had me stressing out so much, dog.
I'm sure they had us all stressing out when we were kids.
I remember using most underrated feature of all time, the DS local play. You can
Yes.
just
Oh
sit
my god.
Does anyone else remember sitting on the bus going to school with all your homies just screaming at them because they fucking wrecked you in Mario Kart?
Yes.
Oh my New
God.
Super Mario Brothers, the multiplayer mini games, those were so
Balloon
good.
battle, coin battle.
Yes. Oh my god,
Dude, I
bro.
remember stealing my friends' balloons and they would be like, "You fucking nigger." That's the flashbacks I
Oh,
get.
the epic, the best gamer reaction.
Oh yes, the best use of the gamer word.
Yes, honestly, I couldn't think of a better time to use that word than when somebody steals your balloon in Mario Kart.
It's seriously true. That or when Bowser or that one you're fucking playing. What's it called? Do you remember on the Nintendo fucking the Luigi fucking game that you had to fucking get Luigi out of Bowser's stomach?
Oh yeah, Mario and
Brothers.
Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story.
Yep, Bowser's Insides. Yeah.
Bowser's Inside Story is like that was. I remember watching this old YouTuber on YouTube back on this fucking ancient desktop at my dad's work, and he would do these gameplay videos of Bowser's Inside Story, and that's what really got me into like content creation. Like that, I believe what was I can't remember the name of the channel, but if you know who you are.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name either.
Same here. It's like a fucking old man fart I'm having right now.
Yeah. Anyways, Tyler, the moment of truth. What is Tyler's top 3?
GameCube, Wii, and DS.
All Nintendo.
So Tyler, can I ask you a question, right? Besides, what was your second one again?
The Wii.
Oh yeah, the Wii. My bad. Fucking, why the cube?
Cause the GameCube was pretty much like my first console. I can't remember if it was the GameCube or the Wii that was my first console, but I'm pretty sure it was the GameCube.
I was gonna say the Cube came out before the Wii. Wii came
And
out.
the first
6.
game I ever like played and beat and replayed over and over and over and filled up every save file was Lord of the Rings and the Two Towers.
Yes, Lord of the Rings is such a good game.
I've never
So
played
I-
the Lord of the Rings game.
Dude, it's so good. It's better
Worth
than
it.
watching the show.
I've never watched
Um,
Lord of the Rings either.
The show and the movie's boring. Lord of the Rings is boring.
I have
Fire
only
is
read
about to explode.
I'm sorry, Fire, but just
The movies. I love the movie.
I've only
Dude,
read a
Lord of
little
the
bit
Rings
of the book.
is the best trilogy ever.
I do plan on binge watching it though. When I come up to y'all and we hang out when I'm old enough, that's what we're binging.
Hey man, I got the 52-inch and I got the fucking futon. We can get this shit running. I can even get on Discord and screen share it for the people who aren't like in the United States and or can't be with us on that date and time.
Shit, I'll
You're-
break the fucking weed edibles.
Yes, sir. Because if
Yes,
we're doing this
sir.
at my place, because of
Oh,
the
no.
homeowner, no bud.
So listen,
But
so
I mean,
Kush
concentrate.
will bring the special Kush brownies. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, bro. Okay. Killa, I'm gonna need you to shut up for this because you're a minor, okay? Favorite weed strain, Hindu, give it to me.
What's my favorite weed strain?
Yes.
Pre-rolls or what?
Just flower.
Oh, flower.
Mm-hmm.
Flower. I like this one strain here. Hold on, I got it right here. It's called fucking Motor City freaking weed. It's called by Motor City Cannabis. It's called Purple Granddaddy Kush. It's a 39% indica.
Ooh.
2 hits from this joint will knock you on your ass and it'll put you night-night.
You do know I've answered this stuff before on the last one of the last podcasts.
Yes, that's
right?
why I told you to shut up, because you're a minor and you shouldn't even know anything about it, you freaking weirdo. Tyler,
Yo,
favorite weed strain of all time.
Pineapple Express, and this ain't a flower, but Cartwise, cereal milk, or wedding cake.
Wedding cake is in my top 3 for carts. Hindu,
Valid.
what's your I mean, for carts it's kind of hard to choose, so give me your top 3 cart strains.
My top favorite 3 card strains, it's gotta be so my number 3, it's gonna be wedding cake for indicas. And then I got 2 honorable mentions for the top 2. But my second favorite of all time is the mint and extracts. It's called Pineapple Express. Really good by Mint and Extracts, by Michigan Extracts. Really good. And then I got this other one from Muhammad's, and this is my favorite one of all time. It's a sativa, but it's a Muhammad, and it's called Strawberry Daiquiri. And it's
Oh god.
really good.
Oh god.
Tyler,
Like,
you gave us,
it tastes just like strawberry kush. I'm being honest.
you know what? I might have to give that a try, because I do like me some strawberry kush.
Bro, just let me answer the damn question.
Nigga, you're a minor. Don't. You already answered it once.
That's what I'm smoking on right now while we're playing this podcast.
You know what? I'll just DM it.
Okay,
you
yeah, you can tell everybody, but not like everybody. Tyler, you gave us 2. What would be third in the cart list?
Honestly, I don't know.
We'll
I
let that
technically
simmer.
did give 3.
So if you could find Pineapple Express in a cart, you would put that as third, or where would
They
that
do
fall?
have it. Cereal milk at number 1, Pineapple
There, I put
Express,
my
and then
3.
wedding cake.
Okay,
If you look
That's
in general,
good.
you'll see my 3.
that's a valid lineup. For me, this first one may come off a bit weird.
Go ahead.
Detroit Flavors Zittles cart.
Ooh.
I've had that one. That one's good.
Ooh.
Second, runner-up. Select London Pound Cake Indica.
Ooh.
And for third, we're going to go with the MKX Maui Wowie.
Ooh. Good
Wowie
choice.
Wowie's my top 5.
Yeah, it's a good sativa. I mean, if you got shit to do that day and you still
It's
want
just
to bless
on the
up,
topic of weed. What's your guys' favorite pre-rolls brands?
see, I don't really smoke pre-rolls that often because if you ever some of the bigger brands do good jobs with pre-rolls, but I got like 3 pre-rolls from 3 different dispensaries. They were the budget ones. I cut them open and the fucking bud was brown. Never buying a
Ew.
pre-roll again. Ever. Never, 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 never. Now, keep in mind, I'm not dissing on people who buy pre-rolls or pre-roll companies. There are some pretty good pre-roll companies out there. Like, I know Jitters makes some good shit. I know, Jeters. Well, that's because of Hindu. He'll tell you all about it later. I'm sure of
Dude.
it.
I'll tell you right now. I mean, shit, dude. I can tell you right now about my top 3 infused pre-roll brands. So,
Give it to us.
So the first one I recommend for all my new smokers, just for infused, just to give them a try, is I recommend the Cali Blaze Tarantulas. Why do I say this? They got a ton of varieties of different flavors. They got Pineapple Express, they got bubble gum, they got strawberry, they got blueberry, like whatever you can think of, they have. My second favorite brand will always, here's the thing, they're pricey, but when you can get them on sale, they're so worth it. The Jeters. And I recommend the mini Jeters. Why do I recommend the mini ones? Because you can get 5 of these little ones in 1 pack. And then my third favorite brand is called, they're really off, but they're really good. But they're called High R's. And High R's are really, really good. Like they're 1.5 grammers for $8.50 a piece.
Okay.
For the ultra stoners, I'm looking at you, Hindu. Have you ever tried Moon Rock?
Yes, it's expensive as shit though.
It's worth it though.
It is, but for the price, if it's not on sale, I ain't buying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I find.
But listen, here's the thing. Sometimes with the Moon Rock, when it's not on sale, it's not as good when they price it up. Seriously.
Yeah, and I've noticed that like if you go into a dispensary and you're looking for Moon Rock, you have to ask. They never have it out on display.
Yeah. Sometimes when they don't have it out on display, sometimes it could be crappy shit.
Yeah, my first ever Moon Rock was kind of fucking garb, but then I got something called a Sun Rock. I think it's a brand of Moon Rock because it was pretty much the same thing, and I was high for 42 hours.
The first ever Moon Rock I smoked was called Sunset OG. Man, I didn't wake up till the next sunset. I tell you what, I went to bed at sunset and woke up the next sunset.
Man, that's good medicine right there. That's really good medicine.
That's why they call that Sunset OG for a reason.
Okay, I want to say something kind of funny.
Go ahead.
So, I walked to a gas station the other day from work. Well, I didn't walk there, my homie did. But while he was there, they had these fucking pre-rolls, right?
Don't ever do it.
No, I already know that. But, like, they had them in a jar, one for $4.99. No, $3.99, sorry.
Oh, hell no.
That is some straight, you're gonna die if you smoke that.
Yeah, that sounds like straight Boofington sprayed pack, and it isn't even sprayed with THC. That shit's sprayed with fucking bunk HHC Delta 9, Delta 8 type.
Nah,
you don't want that. You don't want that in your lungs.
But as of lately with weed, I've been getting a lot more. Here's the thing with weed. I've been buying a lot more shake than I do bud, because I realize with shake, it lasts a lot longer than the bud does.
I don't know what that is.
Well, shake.
Listen,
You go ahead. You explain it. You explain it.
Yeah, I've been smoking weed longer. So, Shake is basic. So Tyler, you know how? I mean, so Killer, you know how when you grind up the weed and you break it up, right, Nate? And it's all that grounded up shit, basically.
Oh,
It's
okay.
all what it's already broken up. You just fucking put a little bit on a tray and you roll it up. That's all you do.
Think of it
Like
as
you don't
shit.
have to break up no buds. You don't have to take out the stems. It's already broken down. You just
When
roll
you
up.
get a bag and you take all the nugs out, it's what's left in the bottom of the bag.
Without
Yep.
the stems, usually,
It's
if
like
you get
it's
good
like
shit.
it's like the crumbs in a bag of chips.
But it's so
Yes.
good.
Oh my god. Okay, I gotta tell a story, alright?
Go ahead.
So me and my homie, well, you know what, fuck it. I'm putting you on blast. This motherfucker switched up on me, so don't go looking for him. Homie Kenny. Me and this motherfucker go to a dispensary in Detroit. If you live in Michigan, this name will ring with you. It might be in California too. I am unsure. We went to Jars. We got ourselves an ounce pack of sour diesel shake. And
Yeah.
when I say this shit was gassy, I mean it was gassy, all right? And we got ourselves one of the raw 1 ounce cones. And we decide to do the 1 ounce challenge. We pack this fucker so fucking thick. And keep in mind, we not only used that sour diesel, we also had a puck of crumble. I'm unsure of what strain it was that also went into the grinder. We put all this shit back through the grinder because it kind of was bigger clumps, right?
Yeah.
We get this shit in the 1 ounce, and homie takes 2 hits and taps the fuck out. Motherfucker was straight pussy shit. And I had to face this thing by myself in the dead of fucking December in a garage. And I completed
Dude, if that
the
was
1
me and
ounce
you,
challenge.
Dylan, I'd go to the loony bin together with you. I don't give a fuck.
Bro, I feel like
If you're gonna trip, I'm tripping with you. So
I feel like if it was me and you, we would need 2 1 ounce cones, and we could each have our own, because that's how big we'd be chiefing.
oh, dude, I could smoke fucking. Here's the thing. How much do you... Okay, I'm gonna let you. So listen, boys. We're gonna talk about weed here. I'm just gonna say something. I'm gonna let you guys guess how much joints you guys think I smoke a day, one at a time. Dylan,
Nice.
starting with you. Go ahead.
Well, I've known you for a minute, so I know it's over 20.
Killa.
9? That was my
Tyler?
guess.
Tyler, how
How
many
joints
joints?
do you think I smoke a day? A day.
Enough.
Nah, give a number.
I don't know, like 5.
Fire. How many joints do you think I smoke a day?
For you, they'd be called darts. He's disappeared to the abyss. He's
Bro,
gone.
he's dead.
Yeah, he fell off. He took off his harness and he fell off.
I'm gonna
'Cause he's
say
in
right
Australia.
now, Dylan's the closest.
Hey man, you didn't even let me finish. I was gonna say 27 on the dot.
You're close.
Is it in the 20s?
No.
Fuck it, just give us the number.
I smoke about maybe. So if we put it into blunts, I smoke about 5 blunts. 5 blunts can roll me about 30 joints.
Damn.
I
Calm
smoke
down,
that
Chief
in a
Keef.
day.
Bro's literally Chief Keef.
Oh
Okay,
no,
He don't need shades. He's got the smoke. He don't need fucking
dude, I could
blinds.
show
He's
up
got
to a
the smoke.
function, bloat as fuck, and I'll still be able to function without sunglasses. I'll be fine.
Oh my god.
Well, that's
Bring
the
it.
thing about people who've been
Takes off
smoking
the
as long
glasses,
as
he's just cross-eyed.
he's
I've
cross-eyed,
seen that
squintier
IRL.
than an Asian.
I've seen that IRL, dude. That shit's hilarious to see.
Okay.
Dude, I've seen people will look worse than me at fucking Tiger games. Come on now.
Now, here's the thing. I know me and you, and when you smoke as long as us, do you get red eyes anymore? Because I don't get red eyes anymore.
Not as much as I do when I smoke. Not as much as I do unless I'm doing fucking like 1,000 milligram edibles.
Yeah, and like you don't get squinty anymore, do you?
Not really, no.
Exactly, bro. Like
Not unless it's like good shit I haven't smoked in like a hot minute. Like if it's a strain I haven't like seen in a long time. Like for example, like strawberry cough That's where that's where I'll
Oh,
get the Asian eyes because that's 50% THC per bud.
oh
So
my god, bro.
that shit's hard to get. Strawberry cough.
Trust me, I know. I know. That shit's unicorn. Like, that's a unicorn strain, bro. That shit got. See, okay. I hate the people who be like, if it doesn't have white ash, I'm not smoking it. Motherfucker. If it doesn't have white ash, that's good.
Right, that's good.
It's not supposed to have white ash.
Exactly.
That's preservatives and shit making it look white. That's not real.
Right.
And it's either you're using a bunk ass paper to get white ash, or
lace.
you're laced, or it's it's fucking Reggie. You're smoking straight up pine cone.
That or
Pine
you're
cone
smoking what's
OG.
that Dylan, or you're smoking what Smokey smoked on Friday, which is fucking a little bit of crack mixed in with weed.
Yeah, or they got the K2. I know
Yep.
K2 burns white
Yep, K2 also does. Yep.
because I had a K2 experience, but
So
we'll talk about that in another episode. We are getting close to closing here. We have 9 minutes remaining. I want to end out the podcast with a topic that I've been meaning to bring up on this show. If anyone had to pick one car for the rest of their lives, like that's what you drive for the rest of your life, what car would it be? We'll start with Fire if he's there. Wake up, Fire. Wake up. Wake up. You're in a simulation.
Fire went into a fire.
Wake up.
Fire. Wake up, Fire.
Joe Biden. Wake up.
I will wake up.
All right.
No, I will wake up.
What car, if you could only drive one car for the rest of your life, what car are you driving? Like you can only pick one. And then it's
Well, instantly out would, be any electric car.
Well, obviously.
valid. It won't last forever. He's got to mull it over.
Yeah.
He's really processing this question. He's like, oh
Yeah.
damn, only one.
You want me to answer while he thinks?
We'll come
Oil-
back to you.
I'm thinking
Or-
4-wheel drive manual.
Okay. So like a Forerunner, or like what are we talking here?
Thinking maybe a Pathfinder.
That's valid. It's got plenty of room for your family to grow. Ultra reliable, good gas mileage. I respect
Exactly.
that. I respect that. Someone pulls up in a Pathfinder, I can't hate on it because it's a good choice. All right, Hindu.
If I had
Hit
to
us.
choose one car or one truck to drive for the rest of my life, it would have to be a 1985 Chevrolet Blazer K5 with the 40 tires. The big
I
tires.
can't hate on it. I'm not the biggest Chevy guy, but those things look brilliant. Hilla,
All
I
right.
swear to God, if you say Buick Rivera,
No, I love my Buick Riviera. But
He's gonna
that
choke
would
you
be-
out if you said Buick Rivera.
The Mini Cooper.
No,
Mini Super.
God, no.
revolver loaded at your head.
The smart car.
No.
I'd accept that over a Mini Cooper.
An 06 Mustang
Ooh.
Saline.
That is a very unique choice. I
Those
have
are
nothing
nice.
but respect for you.
The 06 Mustang Salines are nice.
Tyler,
Those are beautiful.
I swear to God, if you say something like a fucking Fiat 500, I'm going to dip my balls in your cereal.
Watch him say a Fiat Multipla.
Nissan Skyline GTR 32. Or the 67 Camaro, pretty much
Oh,
the,
speaking
Mi-
of Skylines,
the Michael
fucking
Bay
Tyler,
Bumblebee.
guess what I'm saving my money for, Tyler? A 32 GTR Skyline.
Do you have to get it imported?
Unfortunately, yes.
Isn't the import rate like $2,000, $4,000?
2.
Yeah, originally it was 4. I heard that they were knocking it down. I didn't know it went through
They
yet.
knocked it down to. They did knock it down to 2. I was looking it up yesterday.
The
You
Nissan
said it was a
GTR.
33?
33
You said
or
it was a
32.
32. R32
Mad respect.
GTR.
Mad respect.
Nice. Nice.
The
Yeah, the
R30
R32. The R32s are really nice on the inside. I like the look of it on the outside too. It's just really
Did you
nice.
have the steering wheel swapped?
No, it's still on the original driving design, where it's on the other side, passenger side.
I feel like
Yeah,
that
we're gonna
wouldn't be
get it
too hard to
swapped.
get used to.
No, I'd rather drive like that.
I feel like it wouldn't be too hard to get used to. Plus, like when you're pulling up to meet somebody,
It'd be badass.
yeah. And plus, everybody's gonna look at you and be like, "You're on the wrong side. What the fuck?" But no, I got a quick history lesson.
those type of
for you
car,
boys.
those type of cars, I would never switch. Sorry.
The R32 GTR, aka Godzilla, was one of the most dominant cars in Japan.
Yep.
It was so fast that for basically Japanese NASCAR, it was dominant in the series for 9 years. They had to stop the current series that they were doing, make a completely new series, and then the R32 kept dominating. And when the R33 came out the next year, the R32s won again against the R33s. The fucking Supras, it was dominating everything. At that time, there was no better car you could get out of Japan than the R32 GTR. It is the best car. I'm gonna say this. It's the best JDM car you could possibly buy. Mark IV Supra owners / lovers / fanboys can hate on me all they want. The RB26 is the best inline six I have ever had the pleasure of working on. It's just so simple. They make so much power so easily. Their power curve is so fucking clean. When you get on the throttle in those cars, it just goes. It plays you a symphony and gives you everything you want out of a Japanese sports car. And that Tessa all-wheel drive system is the best all-wheel drive made to date. You guys know that I am an American muscle car guy. The car that I would pick for the rest of my life, I already own. A 2003 V6 Mustang convertible, red, Torchfire red. If you want to see it, go to the TikTok if it's not banned, because TikTok's getting banned. We'll talk about that next episode. But anyways, the R32 GTR is probably the most respectable car out of all of our lists. Tyler, I praise you. I praise you.
Yes, sir.
You have genuinely surprised me. And if you ever get one of those and you need a hand
Tyler
working on it,
got really amazing car taste.
yeah, I'm honestly, if I had to take mine out of the list, because we all know I'd put mine at the top.
Right.
I would go Tyler, Hindu, Fire, and then Killa. Now the reason why I put Killa at the bottom is because I'm gonna be honest, Killa. If Fire actually puts a turbo on his vehicle that he chose, the Pathfinder, those things get crazy, bro.
Oh, I know,
those things get crazy.
I know about them fucking Pathfinders, dog.
Yeah, them things get crazy. The Mustang would be the slowest. And to be perfectly honest, out of all the cars in the list, my car stock would be the slowest. But it's not stock. You'll never catch me without a turbo. Anyways,
the slowest car that anybody in this group has? Me. My fucking Riviera.
Randy's pretty slow.
It's got a 0 to 60 of 9 seconds.
We can't count out Tyler's Impala. That thing. They're reliable daily cars. They will start, they will go. They are not fucking fast. Anyone who thinks that it's fast is a fucking moron. They can be quick. They can be quick. They can be quick. Don't get me wrong. You can get them up like 300 some horsepower, but It's not worth it. The reliability goes out the window. If it's stock and it's a daily beater, I respect it. If you're trying to say that it's fast, I will take the turbo off my Mustang and still fucking walk you, you piece of shit. Anyways, this has been the Social Rejects Podcast. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash that like button. Hit subscribe to stay notified whenever I drop a new episode. And any closing words
Titties.
from anyone? Hindu Kush titties 2025. Oh yeah, Happy New Year. We forgot
Happy
to say
New Year.
that.
Titties.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, Happy New Year.
first episode of 2025 and we forget about it. 2025 is gonna be fucking lit. If you know. If you know that fucking reference, you know. Any more closing statements?
No.
We all good? Fire? You've been awful quiet.
It's bussin'.
Everything's bussin'. Alright. Everybody have a good rest of your day.
Let him
And
cook.
get fucked.